And we're back with the episode 3 review of the Book of Boba Fett, The Streets of Mos Espa. Oh man, it's getting harder and harder to watch this show, to be completely honest. But that's just my opinion. Again, if you guys like this show, that's totally wonderful. If you dig it, if it makes you happy, more power to you. I'm just an old salty guy, and I just like my things the way they were. So, all right. So the episode gets off as Boba Fett is doing his mob boss thing, and good old William Fontaine de la Tour d'Autreve, aka Stephen Root, playing the character of Lortha Peel, comes in to appease Boba Fett, and asks him to take care of the street gang that's essentially stealing water from him. And Fett's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." So he goes to he goes to find this gang at this like water kind of fountain looking thing, if I remember. And this gang just looks ridiculous. Like, sorry, but they just look like they're from like cyberpunk, and their costumes are, I don't know. I've seen cosplayers do better jobs, but honestly, I think cosplayers do a lot of things better than most of these high budget studios. Cosplayers actually have like real passion about what they're doing and who they're portraying, that it looks better, and I think it just feels better as just all around. Anyway, back to the point. He comes in there, he finds this gang of cyberpunk cosplayers, and he basically just like he hires them, and he backs out on the deal to help Lortha Peel. And it's just, I don't think it's very Boba Fett of him. He's never really, like, that was his thing. He'll always finish a job. And he just doesn't make deals in the middle of it. He finishes it. And I don't know. I didn't really like it. After that, we're back in the back to tank again, which I feel, I don't know, this is a recurring thing that I'm not really into anymore. First episode, that's fine. We're kind of seeing what he's doing, why he's doing everything, kind of building up to where we are now. But I don't know. I'm really hoping after this set of flashbacks and dreams that we're kind of done with this and we can move forward with what he's actually doing. Again, in the back to tank, he's dreaming of his childhood again, dreaming of Tusken Raiders. He sees them, be destroyed essentially. He's going to find, I believe it's the Pike Syndicate. And as he's riding there, we'd see the stormtroopers. Oh my god, I'm not playing anything. Excuse me, it's my first day. Oh, and by the way, whoever made this picture right here, it's phenomenal. All credit to you. If you want to put yourself in the comments if you find this episode, I love it. I just thought it was so good, I just threw it on here. Anyway, Boba Fett's going to talk to this Pike Syndicate about getting rid of the swoop bite gang and blah 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 blah. Like I said, the Tusken Raiders died. Sad day. Blah. Now, as that's happening, good old BK comes back and just rips him out of the back tank. Cool. We're actually seeing some action. So they're fighting, and Fett's just kind of useless. He doesn't do anything. He's like Danny DeVito in that episode of Always Sunny where he needs to be pure. He's lathering himself up in sanitizer, just rolling around on the floor. But, of course, these teenagers with attitude, go, Bubba Rangers, they just jump in and almost just defeat BK. Which doesn't make sense, because this Wookiee's supposed to be this huge, awesome, badass, as I covered in my last episode. And it just seems like they just took him down without trying. And, I don't know. Again, like I said, Boba Fett just seems weak in this. I understand he's healing and stuff, but I want to see some cool fight scenes with him. I want to see him using all of his fun stuff. And, so yeah. They defeat BK. They put him in the Rancor pit until the next day, the twins show up. And, they're coming by. They're admitting that they sent BK to kill him, and they're talking about, ooh, we should get off the planet because it's not really ours. It's already been promised to another syndicate by Mayor Mokshez. And so they offer him BK as kind of like a tribute, like a little thing. Neko, you're being a bad kitty. And so they do that. They leave, and he just lets BK go. It's like, why not use him instead of these kids? He's a known, like, fighter and warrior, and, like, you guys have, like, had something in the past, so, I mean, I just want to see more of BK. I think we could really use a character like this, just something, a lot of the Legacy fans, or not Legacy, excuse me, just like the comic book readers could get a hold of, and, new people just getting into Star Wars can actually, like, look upon as, like, their Chewbacca almost, because, they're new to Star Wars. They need a Chewbacca in this kind of thing. We all need a Chewbacca. Personally, I need a Chewbacca. I got Neko down there. But, yeah, so he releases him, so BK's, I guess, just wandering the desert now. And the twins also give him a Rancor, which, I guess every mob boss needs its own little Rancor to keep in the pit. The keeper is, lo and behold, Danny Trejo. I love Danny Trejo as an actor. I've really enjoyed in pretty much anything I see him in. But I don't know. He's just so well known that it took me out of the episode just for a little bit. I got over it pretty quick because, Danny Trejo's awesome, and I just whatever. That's just me nitpicking at things. It's nothing. So they go into the Rancor pit. Danny Trejo's saying, hey, these creatures are super sensitive, and they form a bond with the first person they see, which, that does make sense. And I did like how they brought up the Witches of Dothrmere. Excuse me if I said that wrong. That was cool, so it's kind of, I don't know. I like those little throwbacks. As long as it's not, like, too member-berry-ish, like, I thought the Stormtrooper helmets on the spikes were, like, remember these things? These things happened. Yes, we remember. Move on. Anyway, so Boba Fett forms this bond with the Rancor, which, if you like it, that's fine. I don't. I kind of want Rancors to be that scary creature in the pit. Not everything needs to be sensitive and, like, have feelings. Like, some things just need to be nasty. And that's what it should be. But I digress. After that, we get, Boba Fett and it's the Fett Rangers and their lovely color-coded motorcycles. By the way, these motorcycles, as you can see on screen right now, they're just so... And yes, I do know that Robert Rodriguez did direct this episode, but they just look so Spy Kids-y. Like, it's not Star Wars at all. It looks goofy, it looks out of place. And I don't know. If you want to put your own little twist on things and how things look in this, that's fine, but at least make it look Star Wars. These are so clean, they're so pristine. There's not a speck of dust on them anywhere. And it's just no. Give them, like, crappy swoop bikes or something that they're, like, fixing up like they're, like, the new motorcycle gang kind of thing. But these things, I don't like it. And anyway, they come up to the mayor's office. They're going to confront the mayor for sending BK to kill him. But, of course, the assistant Twi'lek is there, and he just runs in, locks the door, and a chase ensues. Mind you, the slowest chase I've ever seen in any sort of film I've ever watched. Holy crap, was this chase scene slow. There was just... I felt like they could have walked and it would have gone faster. Like, these bikes are useless they have. But, anyway, that happens. At the end of the episode, we see the Pikes going to get returned to Tatooine. I'm assuming to claim Jabba's territory. And, that's the episode. yeah, there's that. Then pulling up. Oh yeah, this I want to talk about real quick. This is again me just nitpicking, but if you look carefully at the very bottom where the corner is, I think someone forgot to finish the set. Again, that's just me nitpicking. Pay no mind. I just thought it was funny. And but yeah, again, if you liked the episode, wonderful. I thought it was so bad. I don't think they could do worse than this episode. I'm really hoping future episodes get a little better. More happens. I feel like nothing's happened in this show. It's just dream sequences and Power Rangers. Look at that. Wonderful. The good thing about this episode is a lot of memes came from it. A lot of good memes. Like, we've seen 1,000 Power Ranger memes. Let's see if I can't find the one that made me giggle the most. There it is. I like the part of Star Wars where an ass was driving around. That was the assistant to the mayor, the Twi'lek, that was in the chase scene. But yeah, that shot, it literally looks like a butt. He's got a butt head. I know, I'm a child. But it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, that is my review on it. Again, if you like the episode, wonderful. More power to you. Yeah. Honestly, I love this. I just put this picture in here because I love the way it looked. If Boba Fett, the show, ended up going this way with my man Dengar, I'd be okay with it. That man is super awesome. Got him tattooed on my arm somewhere. Same with Bosk. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Tune in, I guess, next week for the episode 4. We'll see what happens. And yeah, thank you so much. Peace out.